So, a quick video how to make a connector for testing 2003 to 2007, I guess. I thought it was 6, but speedometer clusters. This isn't a professional test, so these are not, we got special tools that got computers on them that will make them do things. You should be able to power it up. See the turn signal lights go on. See these sweep, the gauges sweep, check the mileage. See, they call it a Pringle? Pringle? If that's working, that's just resistors. You can actually, that's the easiest fix on these things. The light bulbs ain't hard either to test if it's working. And I want to make sure you use alligator clips so that you don't keep turning it on and off instantly. And see, this one works. And I'll show you one more. Here's the second. I do have the truck that actually can test most of these, so I just throw in my truck for testing, but I'll keep doing it. Lights aren't on. I've had this problem a couple times with some of these. So either all the light bulbs are blown. Well, I mean, those lights are still working. Which that could actually be the case, or there's something wrong with the circuit board. So, and this tells you that park reverse is working. They call it a Pringle, almost like a Pringle Pretz potato chip. Those actually, that's the easiest fix, easier fixing than replacing the light bulbs, which light bulbs aren't hard. So let's show you how it's done. Okay, I try not to scratch these things up, so we'll find something to put it on top of. Okay, so yeah, I had a hard time on the internet finding all this information, the correct one. 2000 to 2002, similar. Okay, here's the wiring diagram. Basically, what you're really worried about, not worried about, washer solvent, engine speed, vehicle speed. This is, of course, if you're doing actually testing for sensors and stuff. The blues are your turn signals. Weird. Red is for your instrument lights. Black is ground. There's the other blue. And then here's where we get to the rest. We don't have the DIC signals. Pink is ignition voltage, so that's when the truck turns on. Orange is the constant voltage when the truck isn't on. And black and white is the ground. So, I'll show you over here. You got B12 and A12. A12 would be over, depends on where you look at it. The A's on top, B's on the bottom. Okay, so let's go find our B12. Easiest way to find which row is the B. Actually, it's just the colors aren't really duplicated here. Black with white. Black with white should be on the bottom. There she is. So that's one we're going to connect up. And then, so we're black with white, orange. So that's another B. So it's right next to each other. So those are two we're going to connect. That's one we're going to connect to the positive. There's one of the blacks. Now next to the orange is the pink. So we know we're in the same row of B's. And we keep going down in the row. We should see, where's our red? Okay, so we don't use any more in the B's. So we got an orange and a pink we're going to connect. Now we go to A, which is going to be all the way to the left as this thing's upside down. Red. So we got the red over here. It's in the corner again because it's 12. So we got the red, the orange, and the pink. And then we grab the two blues. Dark blue, light blue. That's our positive. And we connected it to just wire nuts, fine. And then the two blacks, which are A12 and B12. So they're on this side there. And we put a little wire on there and a connector. So that is it. The connector is the same for 2003 to 2006, but other people are saying 2007, a lot of them, so I guess that's it. So that's how you can make yourself a quick connector. These ones I just cut out the junkyard because I get some of these to play with once in a while. Make a couple bucks if you know how to quick fix them. And these little things are cheap. You just need a $5 soldering iron. A little solder. Actually, I say you need a thing to get the solder off too, a little desoldering tool. Flux makes a big difference. It's like $2 or $3 solder. And any cheap soldering iron, even from Harbor Freight, works. A soldering iron is a soldering iron for the most part. So, and this is just a regular 12-volt battery. You can use your car battery for it. You can even use the power supply if you want to do that. So hopefully that helps you test your little instrument clusters. If there's something wrong with your car, you could just plug one of these in there and test it. And then also you would know what voltage to see if it's coming through your car. You could test the pins from the inside of the car too, vice versa. So this isn't a definitive way to test it. I had a guy fix one of my speedometers one time. He claimed he was a professional, but he's working on his garage, and he was just doing that. He didn't have the $2,000 or $1,500 computer to make everything test thoroughly. It was pretty good though. Thank you for watching.